Hi all, good morning. So last class we have discussed about the count count function. That is how to count the number of records in a table. So do you have any question either from assignment or the topics which we have discussed in the last class? Anyone?
Yes, sir. From assignment part 1, 11th question.
Part one. Can you tell me the name of that assignment? What is the name? Order by or
Order
what?
by part 1.
Oh, order by part. Okay, that's one. 11 number, right?
Yeah, 11th question.
This one. That is equal is all the salaries not null without using is not null keyword. Actually, this has to be solved using count function.
Okay.
Okay, so just all the records with salary is not null without using now. This will be solved using count function. We will discuss it today. Okay,
Okay, sir.
this is a part of count. I'm not sure why I added this in order by. This should be within count actually.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
Sir, assignment, the part 2 one in that 4th and 8th question. Assignment part 2.
Part two, order by part two. Okay. Question number 4.
4th?
This one.
Yes, sir. I was a bit
What?
confused in this.
Okay, okay. Good. Okay, fine. So this is the country table. We are discussing question number 4 from the order by assignment part 2. So let us start from country. So this is your country table. Here the question is, it is like reverse engineering we are doing. Okay. Many a times it will happen in a project that you will be given a query, and from the query you have to understand the requirement. Okay, many time it happens, or sometime when you're appearing for interview, they will give you a SQL query, and from that they will ask you that, okay, tell me the meaning of this query or the output. Okay.
Okay.
Generally they will give you a table script and they will give you a problem statement, and they will ask you to write a SQL query for that. But this scenario is also possible. They can give you a query and they will ask you that, okay, tell me the meaning of this query or the output of this query, like that. Okay. So same thing here, you have to understand you have to tell the meaning of this query and the output. Okay. Can anyone try that? What is the meaning? What is the meaning of this query? Can you give it a try?
Yes, so actually, India should be in the bucket one, and the remaining countries except India, also which is also in bucket one, and it should be arranged in and it should be arranged in ascending order. That's why it is.
Okay. Okay. Good. Perfect. Yep, that's correct. See, I'm executing this. This is the output. Let's try to understand this here. This is your query. So you are keeping India in bucket number 1, right? Okay. Correct, no? India, then 1, it means you're
Yes,
keeping
sir.
India in bucket number 1. Okay. Then you have written else 1. What is the meaning of this else 1?
Remaining countries should also be in bucket one.
Apart from India, the other countries will also be in bucket number one. So apart from India, it means this all will be in bucket number one. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So net, what happens? All the countries are in the same bucket one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct? No.
Yes, sir.
Net, what you're doing? You are keeping all the countries in a single bucket one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here overall you have only one bucket, and within that bucket you have all the countries. Then you have end, and after this you have written name. What is the meaning of this name?
All the data in bucket 1 should be arranged in ascending order.
That's correct. So now the data of this, when you will sort in ascending order, so China will be here, and this will be sorted in ascending order. That is what this is the output. Everything is sorted in ascending order. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So here just I have tried to confuse you guys that I have not created two separate buckets. I want to keep all the countries in the same bucket. Literally, it doesn't make any sense. This query
Mm-hmm.
literally doesn't make any sense. This query is same as this query. So let's start from country ordered by name. Actually, this is the query. You will see the output of both the queries will be same. You're getting the same output, right?
Yes, sir.
But just I wanted to check that, okay, if we have both in the same bucket, what will happen? Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Any other question?
This
Sir,
question number
eighth
6.
question.
Which question, sorry?
Eighth.
8 number, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8 number. This one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, this one, yeah. Let me discuss now. Good question. Okay, so here we have this country table. You have to listen very carefully. From this, I will teach you one concept as well. Now, this is the country table. Here you have to write a query to display the country name which starts with letter I should be displayed first. Then the countries with letter S should be displayed next, and remaining countries in ascending order. First of all, is the question clear, guys? Understood the meaning of this
Yes,
question?
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
What is the meaning? Who will explain?
in this question, we have to create three buckets. The first bucket would contain all the
No. I'm not asking the solution. Tell me the question. What
okay,
is the question?
in this question, they want us to first arrange some the countries who start with the letter I, then
Hmm,
arrange the countries which start with the letter S, and then
hmm.
arrange all the other countries in ascending order.
Good. Hope the question is clear to everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Here the question is they want all the countries which starts with letter I to be displayed at the top. Then the countries which starts with letter S, and then all of the countries in ascending order. Okay. For that, first of all, we have to filter out the countries which starts with letter I. Okay. For that, I will use this operator. Ignore the query, just focus on the output. Do you think these two countries starts with letter I?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So this is known as wildcard character. Okay. When I'm writing like, and I have written here I, and then I have given percentage. So the meaning of this query is, I'm telling SQL engine that SQL in the name column, in the name column, I want to filter those records which starts with I. I have written I here, no? Which just starts with I. After that, I have given percentage. The meaning of percentage is I don't care. The meaning of percentage is I don't care. It means my only concern is I want I to be present at the beginning. After that, I don't care whatever is present. Okay. So this is the meaning of this query. That's why you see in India, the first character is I. After that, whatever is there, we don't care. In Indonesia, first character is I. After that, whatever is there, we don't care, right? Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So hope you understood the meaning of wildcard character.
So what is the meaning of like?
Yes, sir. What is the meaning?
Like is the operator here. When you're using like, you mean you are telling that, okay, I want to check on this condition. I want to check like this percentage. I want to check wildcard. Okay, so for that we use like. Is
Okay.
that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hope you all understood the meaning of percentage and everything here.
Sir.
Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, if I want to search for the country which starts with S, because the second condition is with letter S. So for that, what I will do, I will write here S. Now check. What is the meaning of this query? Can you tell me the meaning of this query, guys?
Displaying the country name, we start with S.
Good. Display the country name which starts with
S.
letter S. Okay, so that's why Sri Lanka and Singapore. What is the meaning of percentage?
I don't care.
I don't care whatever is present after S. My only concern is I want S to be present in the beginning. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for this, then now let's try to solve this question. Select start from country. Order by case when. Now in bucket number, what you will keep in bucket number 1?
Countries with the letter I starts with the letter I.
Good. So I will write here name like I percentage. Order by case when name like I percentage, then 1, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Then what next we have here? It starts with S. You want after that, right?
Yes.
Sir.
And then end. And then name ascending is the remaining one you want to sort in. Check the output. India, the country that just starts with India is in bucket number 1. They are displaying at the top. Then the countries which just starts with S is in bucket number 2. You have this two, Singapore and Sri Lanka, right? And end, it means you don't have any other bucket. All the remaining countries you want to place in the remaining bucket. So all the other countries are in the other bucket. Then name, it means you want to sort the data within each bucket in ascending order. So see, India, Indonesia is in ascending order. Singapore, Sri Lanka is in ascending order. Afghanistan and all those things are in ascending order. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any other question here? Anyone?
I have written another query for this.
You share on my personal window. I will look
Okay,
into
sir.
that. Hope this is clear to everyone. You all understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, let's discuss a little bit more about this like operator. Okay. So you understood like operator what I taught so far, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this query is also clear how it is working. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now suppose the question is, this question is over. Now I want to discuss a little bit more on this like operator. Now suppose the question is I want to display those country name which ends with A. Understood the question?
Yes.
Yes.
Country name which ends with A. In these two cases, we have displayed the country which starts with a particular character, right? But now I want the country name which ends with A. Opposite, okay? So for that, I will write this query. Just verify the output. Do you agree with this output? They all ends with A. India ends with A. Indonesia ends with A. China ends with A. Sri Lanka ends with A. Russia ends with A, right?
Yes.
So now can you try to explain me the meaning of this query line number 41?
This query, like we are asking the engine to send, like give us the result of all the countries where all the starting digit we do not care, but for the last letter we need to have A.
Good. So here the meaning of query is in the name column at the last we have written A. It means we are telling our only concern is at the end A should be there, and before A I have given percentage, it means I am not bothered whatever is present before that. That is not my concern. My only concern is at the end or the last character should be A. This is the meaning of this query. Now check the output. They all have A in the end, right? And before A, they all have different characters. Here you see it is different. Here you see it is different, right? They have different characters. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
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 That's fine.
Now suppose the next question is that, okay, fine, we have discussed about the character which starts with, right? The countries which starts with a particular character. We have seen that. That is fine. Then we have seen the countries which ends with a particular character. This is also fine. Now suppose
Sir,
that,
sir, one doubt. Just now we had written a previous query about this question 8. In that we didn't apply else part for the remaining countries. Yeah, else part. So it
good,
means remaining country gone in dummy table
good.
or
I have not mentioned it. Good catch. So actually, else part is not mandatory. Okay, it is not mandatory. Even if you will not write else part, the remaining countries will be placed in a dummy bucket.
okay, okay.
Okay, I think last class, one example I have shown you on that. Not sure.
Yes,
The
sir.
dummy bucket example you see here. Yeah, else part is not mandatory. The remaining countries will be placed in the dummy bucket. You're right. Hope it is clear. Good
Yes,
catch.
yes. Yes.
Fine. So I have shown you here the countries which starts with a particular character. So this is how you can write a query, and this is like the country which ends with a particular character. Okay. So far, any question, anyone?
Yes, Tanvir, you used like a where operator, right? Like
Mhm.
in the query number 41, you use select star from country where, and in you see like in 46, you used when. So it's like we can use either like where or when.
No, 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 no.
No. Okay.
They both are different. See, this when is the syntax to be used along with case.
Okay.
Whenever you're using case, then it is mandatory, sir. You have to use when only. You cannot use where.
Okay.
Okay. Because actually, no, this where is not a this when is not a filter here. And actually, I will tell you one thing. Here, actually, we are not filtering the data. Okay. Here we are sorting it. We are telling that okay, if I is there, means if it starts with I, then keep that in bucket one. So we are sorting here. It is not like you are telling I want only this data. But if you're writing this where, it means you're telling I want only this record. Here you're filtering, but here you are sorting. So when you're using case, you have to use when only. You cannot use where.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Good question. Any other questions so far? No.
Sir, I
Oh.
have a doubt
Hmm.
in question number 6
Question number 6. Question number 6.
of assignment 2.
No, 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 no. First, from this, I have to cover this concept.
No,
From
sir.
this, do you have any question what I discussed so far? No. Okay. Now, similarly, you can ask a question that Tanveer, okay, I want to fetch those countries which has K, but you have not told where in the beginning or in the end. No. So now the question is, I want K should be present anywhere, either in the beginning or in the end, anywhere. So for that, we have to write this query. I'm executing this. Tell me, is my screen visible clearly and the font size is okay?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay. So I executed this query and this is the output. Just check one thing in this output, that do they all have K anywhere,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
right? In Pakistan, K is present as the third character. In Sri Lanka, it's at the second last character. In Kingdom, it is at again the beginning, in mid somewhere. So if you have written percentage and a particular character, and then again percentage, it means you are telling I don't care anything at all. I just want that K should be present anywhere, either in the beginning or at the end or in between somewhere. Let me show you one example. Suppose I'm inserting one more record here. And this is Kanpur. Kanpur has K in the beginning, right?
Yes.
So now see, I will execute this query. You are getting Kanpur as well. So that's the meaning of this. Here, if you are given before percentage and after percentage, you are telling I don't care wherever K is present, either in the beginning, in between, or in the end, anywhere. If K is present, show me that. Is that clear?
Yes.
Will it take only uppercase key or it's even smaller case key also?
No, this is case sensitive. Data is always case sensitive. Now see, if I write this in lowercase, so do you have lowercase k present anywhere in this country?
No, sir.
It's not there, right? There's no data found. The data is always case sensitive. Whatever we are studying, any topic, any keyword, data is always case sensitive. You have to be careful. Okay,
Okay, thanks.
no problem. So this means case present anywhere in beginning, between, or end. I want that. Hope it is clear, guys, so far.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now, suppose I have one more record. I have this Kashmir here, and I'm executing the same query. Tell me why Kashmir is not in the output here.
Because data is case sensitive.
Data is case sensitive. Good. So because here K, which I have written, this is in lower case, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
And that's why we are not getting that in the output. Okay. But suppose the requirement is I want Kashmir as well. It means I want to search case and sensitive data. Whether K is in lower case or upper case, whatever it may be, I want that. Is the question clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In that case, what you have to do, you have to write like upper. Now run this. Now you got Kashmir here. Okay.
Yes.
So, and the logic is same what I have taught you earlier, how upper works, it will work in the same way. So now you have Kashmir in the output. Hope you got it, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Hope it is clear. Okay. Now suppose the question is, I want A present anywhere. Then what should be the query? I want A present anywhere. What should be the query for that?
Percentage A, percentage.
Percentage A, percentage, right? Okay. Okay, you see, here A is present at the end. Here A is present at the end. Here A is present at the second last. A is present at the end. Here A is present second character and second last character. A is present at the end. Is A is present in the beginning? Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the question is, I want A to be present only at the second character. Is the question clear? I want A to be present at the which character? Second character. So for that, what you have to do, you have to give an underscore here. If you're giving underscore, it means you're telling the first character, I don't care, whatever is there. I don't care about the first character. That is not my concern. But second character must be A. And after that, do you think you care that whatever character is present? Do you have any concern with that?
No.
No, that's not our concern, right? We are concerned only about the second character. Second character should be A. So I have written here first character underscore. The first character we don't care whatever may be present. A second character must be A, but after second character, you care about the other characters? We don't care. So that's why we'll give percentage here. Check the output. In Pakistan, second character is A, and after that, whatever is there, we don't care. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Suppose similarly, if the question is that I want the second last character to be A. Okay. I want second last character to be A. So for that, you have to write like this. It means last character you don't care, but second last should be A. And before that also you don't care, so I've written percentage. Now check the output. See, second last character is A. Second last is A. Second last is A. Hope it is clear.
Sir.
Hope it is clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is your like operator, and where this is used in project. So let me give you the. But first of all, is this clear to everyone? You all understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now you might be thinking that, fine, Tanvir, what is the use case of this? Where this is used, right? So let me show you one example. Create table fund. And most of the projects in which I have worked so far was in finance domain. Last project was investment banking. So there we used to have a lot of funds. Okay, insert into fund values. For the fund name is here, Asia Ventures. Like this, I have created some fund. Okay, we have a fund table here. This I have some funding. So in one of the project in which I was working, so we used to handle funds, the fund manager, and that commitment amount and all those things. Okay. So here, suppose if my manager is asking me that, Tanvir, can you show me the list of funds which we have started in India? You all understood the question? To show the fund list which we have started in India. China. So for that, what we have to do? For that, suppose if I will write fund name equals India, I will not get the output, right? So for that, I'll write where fund name like what should I write here?
Percentage.
Percentage.
Percentage India percentage.
Percentage
India.
India.
Percentage.
Then I'll keep this in uppercase, right?
Yes.
I'll check the output. Invalid relation operator. What happened? Oh,
Upper and then
The
fund
upper
name.
on fund name.
sorry. You got this? Because here in this fund name, you're not sure where India is present, right? Here India is present at the beginning. Here India is present in between somewhere. So in those cases, this is very helpful. This will give you the list. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Someone was asking question from assignment. Sorry, can you please ask what you're asking?
Can you help me? What is this question again?
This question, you were there in the class, Jimran?
No, I'm talking about this one. The first one, I mean, the one which is the fund's name.
Fund's name, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was asking like, have you joined late or what? So here I was telling like in my project, there was a fund table. I was
Mhm.
just telling the application of this like operator.
Okay.
You understood like how it works?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I was telling like I have a fund table. In that we have a fund name column, and these are the fund names. Okay. And then the requirement was to display all the funds which we have started in India. So it means literally speaking, you have to display the fund names which has India present anywhere. That was the question. So for that, we have written this query and we have
Got it.
taken the help of like operator. Percentage India percentage meaning is we want India to be present anywhere, either in the beginning or at the end. Then I've used upper here to make it case insensitive.
Mhm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Any other question?
The question number 6.
Question number 6 from assignment, right? Part 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay, question number 6.
One question on like operator. Can I ask?
Let me answer question number 6 and then you can please ask.
Okay.
Question number 6, 4, 5. Oh, this is question number 6. 1 minute. Just let me answer this, then you can ask. Write a SQL query display the country name in below order. Okay. This question, right? This is the question.
No, it's 7, 7. 6. हो गया था, गलती
7
से
number. Okay. Write a SQL query to display the output as per hierarchy with salary in descending order. Okay. So see, here the meaning of question is you have to display the output with this hierarchy. It means all the HOD should be displayed first, then professor, then instructor. First of all, is the question clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's why if you check the output here, in the output, HOD is on the top. Then you have professor. You can see you have professor. Then you have instructor. Right? Hope the question is clear.
Yes, sir.
So for this, you see in the solution, what I have done. First of all, I kept HOD in bucket 1, right? Then I kept professor in bucket 2. Else 3 means instructor will be placed in bucket number 3. So and it means through this automatically HOD will be displayed on the top, then professor, then instructor. Is that clear?
Yes.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. This will confuse 1 minute. Discuss this here. Just a minute. Okay. So this is our HOD table. This is our employee table. So here the question is you have to display HOD first, then professor, then instructor. So here by default it is coming like this, but you cannot trust this, right? Engine can display in any manner, but you have to write a query for that. So for that, what you have to do, select a star from employee, ordered by case when designation equals professor. Then one, you want to keep professor on top, right? Sorry, HOD on top, right?
Hmm.
So HOD, then 1, professor, then 2, and we can write else 3.
3.
And if I write end, so HOD will be on top, then professor, then instructor. HOD is on top, then professor, then instructor, right? But There was one more condition in this question, that the salary should be in descending order, right? So here you could see here that HOD is on the top, but do you think the salary of this HOD is in descending order?
No, sir.
No, right? Rajesh should be on top than Aman, correct? Because the salary of Rajesh is 500 and Aman is 400. Here it is fine. Here again it is fine. So understood the question? So it means you have to ask SQL engine that within each bucket, you sort the salary in which order? Descending order. For that, you just give comma and salary descending. That's all. You know that after in whatever you're writing, the meaning of that is to sort the data within each bucket in this particular order. So if I have written salary descending, it means I am telling within each bucket, now sort the data in descending order of the salary. Hope it is clear.
Sir.
Now check. HOD is on top, salary is in descending order. Then you have professor, salary is in descending order. Then you have instructor, salary is in descending order. Hope it is clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any other question?
Sir, it is correct, but can you please go to problem statement?
Oh, okay, sure. This is the question, yes.
But here, sir, it is not mentioned that designation wise we have to sort the salaries. So
No,
how that we can identify?
this is understood. Otherwise, this will become a contradictory statement. This is understood that first of all, you have to cater this requirement. Then within this, salary has to be in descending order. This is understood from the question. Otherwise, this will become contradictory statement. How you can achieve both at the same time? Not possible. Then in
Okay.
that case,
Okay.
Karan should be displayed on the top, right? But he's a professor. But here you're telling to display HOD on top. Hope you understood.
Okay. Sometimes, sir, issue getting in to understand the problem statement. We are means for me, I'm taking another path.
No. I can understand. You are right. It can be confusing, but you will get used to it down the line. Okay.
Sometimes we know the query, but due to that
Ah.
problem statement, we can't find.
Correct. I agree. Yeah. The problem statement might be confusing. Okay, so let me start with the other topics. So in the last class, we discussed about count, right? So hope the count function is clear to you guys.
Yes.
Was count clear, guys? Yes. Okay. Let me show you a few more examples.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you discuss question number 3 of assignment 1?
Question number 3 of assignment 1. Question number 3.
And question number 11 also, sir. No solution for that.
I'm getting some echo. 1 minute. You're asking question number 3, right?
Of part
This
1.
is same. This is same.
Okay.
Question number 3 is exactly same what I discussed right now. Just wordings are different. You have to display as per this hierarchy in HOD, instructor, and professor. There it was HOD, professor, instructor. Here it is HOD, instructor, and then professor. But salary in descending order. Exactly same. Will you try this? Yeah, tell me.
No, go ahead, please.
Your voice is getting echoed, Shilpa. Not sure why. Okay, anyway. Have you joined through 2 device? Okay. Fine.
I asked the question number 11, sir.
Question number 11 you're asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 11. This one.
Yes.
I told like we will discuss this once. Let me complete the count function.
Okay.
Then I will discuss it. Okay.
So that like one question remaining, can I ask? Or
Yeah,
we will,
sure. No, you go ahead. Ask.
That like is performance wise good or any other operator for
Like no, performance wise it is not good. Okay, but you see, it is not like if performance of a keyword is not good, you will not use it.
Okay.
Always the top priority is to fulfill the requirement. Okay.
Okay.
Performance comes into picture when you have options. Okay. When you don't have option, you have to go for that only, right? Suppose you're going from Delhi to Bangalore. You have multiple options. You can go by train, you can go by flight, you can go by car as well. You have options. You can select, right? But if
Yes.
you have to go from Delhi to US, you don't have any other option apart from flight, right?
Yes.
So that is what, when you don't have any option, you have to use that particular keyword. Down the line, I will show you that correlated query. It is bad from performance perspective, but still we use it because it can cater to a particular requirement. So you
Okay.
cannot sacrifice requirement to fulfill the performance. Requirement
Okay.
holds top priority. Then performance will come into picture.
Okay. Means like for
Mhm.
like no any other operator which can find the same
No, no,
data.
no, no, no. I'm not telling now. That totally depends on the question.
Okay.
Okay. That
Okay.
totally depends on the question on the business requirement. In that case, if you think that a particular operator is taking more time to execute the query, then you have to think of other operator, other keyword, other
Okay.
solution. If you don't have any other solution, suppose, then you have to go by that solution.
Okay. So yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
Tanvir, I have one question on the same line.
Mhm.
We tried one query with like operator and upper function. Can you please upper K? Can you please that query?
Sure. I think that Kashmir I have taken, no, that
Kashmir.
example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where is that? This one.
This one, right? Okay.
Hmm.
So now means the SQL is always case sensitive with data. So
Right.
when we write capital K, only capital K strings will be appear.
Hmm.
Then we use the upper function, right? But in
Mhm.
this case also we can write a second query means without upper but with or means where name like capital K or
Mhm.
name like small k, that will
Mhm.
also give the same output, right?
Right, right.
Yeah. But when we talk about the performance perspective,
Mhm.
uh, which one will be means upper will be the kind of a better
Upper will be
or
better because here the
upper,
engine has to scan only once. No, engine has
right?
to scan the record only once.
Yeah, got it.
If you will write or, then again engine has to scan the data. Okay.
Mhm. Right, right. Oh,
Okay, fine. Now let me proceed with the next set of topics. Okay. And for that, I will simplify this data a little bit. Let me mark it here now. So last class, you're discussing about count function, right? Okay. Select a star from a student. Now suppose this is our student table. Tell me one thing, if I will write select count of a star from a student, what is the meaning of this query?
we
Count
are
of
asking
records for
SQL to
number of
count the
stars.
star.
We're asking SQL to count the star. So what engine will do then?
It will
Engine
pick up.
will
Select
randomly
and
select
count.
one column and will convert everything into star and then count.
It will count it, right? So let's check the output. Output is 6. It means you have 6 records in this table, right? Correct. So whether engine will replace null as well with a star?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you all know that, right? Okay, good. Now tell me one thing. If instead of a star, if I write ID, select count of ID from a student, what is the meaning of this?
That engine has to particularly count the column ID. The records in the
Okay.
column ID.
Okay. So what should be the output?
Output will be 5
5.
Why 5?
because it won't count null.
With
Good.
a specific column. Yeah.
So when you have written count of ID, so you are telling SQL engine to count the number of records in this particular column. Now engine cannot work as per his wish. Here in this query, first query, engine can work as per his wish. It means it can replace any column, right? It has the freedom. But in the second query, line number 97, you have restricted. You are telling that no, you have to count the data in which column? ID
ID.
column only. So you have restricted this, correct? You have to count in ID column only. But when you're restricting it, are you asking engine to convert anything?
No.
No. So because of that, if there is null, it will not count it. And as a result, the output is 5. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Not clear.
Also.
Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then if I'm writing name, then what will be the output?
6
Why?
because in name there is no null.
No, null.
Good. Because in the name column, do you have any null in this name column?
No.
No. So that's where the output will be 6 now. Hope it is clear, everyone.
Yes. sir.
You all understood this?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now suppose I have an employee table. Okay. And in this table I have name. Name is Tom, John. This is Rohan. If I will ask you that, do we have duplicate name here?
No.
No, we don't have duplicate name, right?
Mhm.
So if I will ask you that in this employee table, do we have duplicate records?
Yes.
No.
No, we don't have duplicate records, right?
Yes.
Okay. What if I will write Tom again? Do we have duplicate now?
Yes.
Yes, we have duplicate. This Tom is duplicate, right? So you know the meaning of duplicate, right?
Yes, sir.
So here Tom is duplicate. Now, if I will ask you that, do you have duplicate in this table?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe yes also. One
Oh,
person.
okay. So whenever someone is asking you, maybe in an interview, that do you have duplicate or not? So first of all, you have to ask a question that on which column basis you're asking duplicate. Are you asking on the basis of name column? Are you asking on the basis of department column? Or are you asking on the basis of the combination of these two? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if I'm asking on the basis of name column, do you have duplicate?
Yes.
Yes.
What is the duplicate data here?
Tom.
Name column.
Tom, you all agree. Good. If I'm asking, do you have duplicate based on the department column?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is duplicate here?
Sales and tech.
Sales and tech. Right, you are correct. Okay, so far clear, right? And trust me, duplicate is a big headache in any ETL project. Okay, so you have to understand duplicate, and we will see a lot of scenarios. Almost 10 to 15% discussion throughout this course will be based on duplicate only. Now, if I will ask you, do you have duplicate based on the combination of name and department? What is your answer?
No.
No, sir.
No,
No duplicate.
but the storm is duplicate. No,
No, but I mean, both the
But their
terms are from different
department is
departments.
different.
good. Tom is duplicate, but we are talking about the combination here. This Tom is working in sales. This Tom is working in tech. Do you think they both are same?
No.
No, this is different record. This combination is different. This combination is different. Got it?
Yes, sir.
See, suppose if you have taken breakfast, idli vada. If you have taken idli dosa, it is same. It is not same. The combination is different. This is idli vada, this is idli dosa. I agree, idli is common, but the combination is different, right? Similarly, Tom Sells and Tom Tech is different. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, if someone will ask you that, do you have duplicate in this table based on the combination of name and department?
No.
So sorry,
Yes.
we don't have, right? Huh. If suppose I have one more card here, Tom Sells. Now do you have duplicate?
Yes.
Yes. Now you have duplicate. This Tom Sells and this Tom Sells. This is duplicate. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is clear. Okay, perfect. Now let's proceed further. Now in this name column, do you have duplicate?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes, we have duplicate, right? So in this name column, we have duplicate. Now my manager is asking me that, then we just show me the unique records. I don't want a duplicate. Like suppose if I am writing this query, select name from a student. So this is giving me all the name, right?
Mhm.
If I'll display this, my manager will be confused. He will ask why you are showing same name thrice, Tanvir. Why are you showing the same name thrice? I will answer that, sir, it is because I have this name present thrice in the table, right? That is why I'm showing, correct? You all agree?
Yes, sir.
So, but my manager is telling that no, don't display the same name thrice. Okay. Even if it has occurred 100 times, don't display that. Just show me the unique names. Okay. So for that, you have to write distinct keyword. Now see, it is showing the unique names. So if you're writing distinct, it will remove the duplicate copy and it will show the original one only one copy. So here A, you have multiple copies of A. It will show you only one copy. B, you have multiple copies, but it will show you only one copy. So literally speaking, distinct delete the not it doesn't deletes. It will show you the unique records only. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Are you sure this is clear, guys? Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
distinct will give you the unique records only. Like suppose you have started a retail store, okay, and your clerk has shown that okay, today we have 100 transactions. It doesn't mean that if you have 100 transactions, 100 customer has visited your store, right? Maybe the same customer has done multiple transactions. That is also possible, correct? Not clear. Not clear. 1 minute. Suppose I started a retail store. But let's take the example of Flipkart. Okay. In Flipkart database, suppose my name will be there, Tanveer. Okay. And suppose there is a transaction ID. So we all, I think we have purchased, we have done shopping on Flipkart. Okay. So if they will check on my name, there might be multiple transactions, right? So if I have 10 transactions, does it means that 10 customers has visited Flipkart?
Oh,
No.
No, I'm the one only. The customer is unique, Tanvir only, but he has done 10 transactions. So for that purpose, many a times you have to find the distinct. Similarly, if I will ask you, show me the subjects. Okay. So I'll write query, select subject from a student. So here again, my manager can ask that why you are displaying the same subject twice, right? Correct? No.
Yes.
yes.
Why are you displaying the same subject twice? He has asked for the unique one. Just show me the subjects which we are teaching. If I'm showing all these things, he will ask why are you showing physics twice? I will tell because it is present in this table twice. No, show me the unique ones only. So you have to write distinct. And this is the plain dictionary meaning of distinct. I have the distinct subjects. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
You understood the meaning of distinct, guys? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then suppose if your manager is telling that no, sorted, then you can use order by at the last. You all are comfortable with order by now, right? You can write order by subject. This is not seed, it is sorted. So distinct is clear.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Good. Now next. Now my manager is asking that Tanvir show me. Hmm, show me the distinct combination of name and subject. Okay. So for that you have to write distinct name, comma, subject. And suppose in this table, I will add these two records again. So now in this table, A maths is duplicate, A physics is duplicate, right? Okay. Now if I'm writing select distinct name subject from student, check the output. Do you have the distinct combination A maths only once? Although in this table, you have two records of A maths, right? Correct. But here in the output, you have only one record, A maths. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
One. Select to start from. Now here, when I am executing this query, the meaning of this query is you're looking for distinct combination of name and subject. So how engine will work here? Engine will focus on this two column combination. Okay. Then it will pick the first record, A maths. Okay, the name subject. Then engine will pick the second record. But before picking this, it will check whether you have already covered here. Has this combination already covered?
No.
No. A we have already covered, but we are talking about this combination. Do you think A physics is same as A maths?
No.
No.
No, this is different. So we'll keep it here. Next record, A maths. Do you think this has been covered here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
this combination you have already covered, so this will be rejected. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next record, A physics. Do you think this has been covered here?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, this has already been covered. Reject this. A chemistry. Do you think this has been covered?
No.
No. Now, B maths. Do you think this combination is covered?
No.
No, no.
No. I agree, maths has been covered, but here we are talking about this combination of name and subject. This is different combination. Get B maths. Similarly, you'll get B physics and B chemistry. Hope it is clear.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why when I will execute this query, you will get the unique combination of name and subject. You will see all the combinations are unique. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to sort the data, you can use order by at the last. Order by name.
Yeah.
All the data is sorted. Okay,
Yes, sir.
clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now, yeah,
Sir, can you explain the order of execution in this case?
I will come explain that. Now, here there is a misconception in this query. The misconception is many students they think that here we are telling engine to display distinct name or the unique name, but all the subject. Now, this is a misconception. The meaning of this query is this distinct is applicable on this combination. Don't think that this distinct is applicable only on this name column. No, this distinct is applicable on this combination of name and subject. Hope it is clear,
Yes, sir.
right? So after distinct, whatever columns you will write, the distinct is applicable on all the columns. Don't think that distinct is on name and then subject is, we have to display all the subjects. No, it means, oh, let me complete. Hold on. This distinct means this is on the combination of name and subject, both. Even if I have 10 columns in the select clause, it means distinct is applicable on the combination of all the 10 columns. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Any
Tanmay,
other
what
question?
if we write distinct twice, like distinct name, comma, distinct subject? So it will throw
That will
error.
throw error message. That will throw error.
Okay.
Only once distinct is allowed.
Okay.
Okay, now let's try to understand the order of execution of this query. This one, okay. Before that, this is your order of execution. So first of all, from you will execute, right? So this is your table, correct? Student table. Okay. So from student is over. After from which keyword? Select or order by?
Select.
Select. See, suppose you went for shopping, right? And you are in a what a retail outlet, any mart, okay. So from that, suppose you purchase some stationery items, some clothes, some sports item, and some departmental items, right? So will you sort everything then and there in the store? No. You will select it, you will keep it in a carry bag, and once you will reach house, then you will sort it, right? Departmental items you will keep in the kitchen, stationery items maybe in that bookshelf somewhere, right? Then you will order it or sort it. So that is why first of all you have to select whatever you want. So select name comma subject, it means I want name and subject from this. So this will be selected. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The select is over. Then after select distinct, you have to remove the duplicates from this. So when you will remove, you will get this output. Is this clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then after this order by, what you're telling, so distinct is also over. Then order by. Order by name. It means you're telling to sort in ascending order based on name. So this will be sorted in ascending order based on name. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Sir, one query is there.
Hmm.
Sir, if the condition is like in the name column, we want distinct. Okay, means distinct column should be the name. But subject column is there. We don't want distinct. Means subject can repeat. Okay, and so it is possible to write in one query. This
Okay.
condition.
Okay. So I think you are asking to display distinct name, but all the subject, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
Subject should repeat. It means.
Actually, this is not a possible use case. I will tell
Yes.
you why. Tell you why. But still, if you're thinking that no, I want that output, we'll discuss about that. But first of all, let me tell you why this is not a possible use case. Suppose you have to display distinct name. So what you will do, you will display here A and B, right? These are the distinct name only.
Yes.
Agree?
Yes.
Oh. Now, if you're coming to subject, yeah, this is maths. You will keep this maths where? In A or B? Anyone you can place that because this maths was with A. So I'll keep this maths with A. Okay.
Yes.
This physics, where you will keep this physics? This physics is for A. For A, already you occupied with maths. So do you have any space available for physics?
No.
No, right? So that is why this is not a possible solution. And that is the reason you cannot apply distinct on one column and you can show the root of all other columns. Because
Yeah.
in that case, where you will accommodate it, now here, where you will accommodate this physics, tell me. Do you have any space available for A?
No, sir. No, sir.
No.
Yeah, that's only I was confirming. I was knowing, but I was confirming that it could be possible any by any means.
No, it is possible. We will show you, but with distinct, it is not possible. When I will show you joins, I will show you that.
Okay.
But that is the reason that distinct is applicable always on the combination. If you will tell that no, Tanvir, I want to display suppose all the name, but distinct subject. If you want to write query like this will not work. This will throw error message. Error message because this is not allowed. Because how engine can display all the name but distinct subject only?
Yes.
Are you getting this point, guys?
Yes.
So,
Are you sure this is clear?
So, sir, can we apply distinct on all the columns? Like, suppose
Yes.
select distinct.
That is what I'm telling. That
Yeah.
is what I'm telling. Distinct is always applicable on all the columns which you are writing in select. If I have written select distinct name, comma subject from a student, it means by default, it means this distinct is applicable on subject as well, on the combination of this. Even in the student table, if I have 100 columns and if I have written all the 100 columns, comma this column, comma that column, and just I have written one distinct here, it means this distinct is applicable on all the combination of columns. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat, Shilpa?
Select distinct star.
Select distinct.
Instead of writing all the columns, can we write a star?
Select distinct star.
Yeah.
That is also applicable. If you're writing select distinct star from a student, the meaning is you are telling that whatever column is present in this student table, all the columns, I want to apply distinct. So now engine will give you the distinct combination of all the columns. Now see all this distinct combination you will find here. You see here I've inserted one A physics passed twice, right? But in the output you will get only one record of this. Okay.
Yes, thanks.
Any other question? Any other question, guys? No? Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, suppose if I'm writing select distinct name from a student. I have the output A and B, right? Because we have A and B only, correct? Distinct. If I will write here, let me write here. If I'm writing select distinct ID from a student, can you tell me what might be the output?
1 to null.
1, 2.
Will it consider null as well?
No.
No, sir. Maybe no.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, tell me. Is this null a record or not?
It's a
Yes.
Yes, right? If you are executing this query, distinct ID from a student, and suppose if the output is only 1 and 2, null is not there. So it means you are not giving this information to your client. Correct, no?
But sir, null can be anything, either it is 1 or
I
2.
agree. I agree. Null can be anything, but you cannot hide it, no? You cannot hide it. You have to display that transaction. That is another thing your client will think that why this is null. But if you will not display this at all, so client will be under the impression that, okay, we have only 2 transactions, 1 and 2 only. So are you giving complete picture to the client?
No.
No, you are hiding it. So that is why in distinct, even if you have null, that will be displayed in the output, because that is again a transaction has happened in your business. This is again one record. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is a different thing, that we don't know the exact value. It is fine. Like suppose in a shop you have a salesman, right? And there's a shop owner. So when the shop owner will visit the shop, the salesman will tell that, okay, how many customers has visited, right? If for a particular customer, the transaction is on hold, will you not tell that to the shop owner? The salesman has to tell, right? That, okay, for this particular customer, transaction is on hold. This is clear?
Yes.
yes.
So that is why don't ignore null. This is very important. And that's what many data engineers, when they create data pipelines, they do this mistake. They will remove the null records. They will think that, oh, this is of no use. No, 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 no. If you're doing that, that is a big mistake. Never handle null with your assumptions. Never. You don't know the power of this null. This might be having 1 billion transaction. This might be your premium customer, right? So you have to display this. If your client is telling, no, I'm not interested in null, then you can ignore it. But null is a transaction, sir. You cannot ignore it, right? That's a different thing. We don't know the weightage of it. We don't know the value of it. It doesn't mean that you will ignore it. Hope it is clear.
But in case of count, we are ignoring, means we are not ignoring.
No. In case of count of column, if you're using, that is known. That is the requirement there, that I don't want null. That is clear cut. That we don't want null. That is the definition. There it is, everything is clear that we don't want this. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
That is known there, that we don't want. Everyone knows that. Yeah.
yes, sir. So if there would be a blank in place of null, so
Blank, I'm not discussing now. We'll discuss after some time.
okay, sir.
Please give me some time. You see, sometime like when you're writing select count of ID from a student, You have asked a good question. That Tanvir, here it is ignoring null. No, I agree. But here the requirement was to ignore null. Everyone is aware of this, that this will ignore null. So we are well aware, right? You got it? So hope it is clear.
Tanvi, in case if you wanna ignore null and if you need ID, distinct ID that time.
Shilpa, I'm getting echo. Maybe if you have joined through two devices, can you keep one device on mute? I'm unable to understand. Voice is getting echoed.
No, I joined through laptop only.
But why it is echoing? Okay, yeah. Please tell
Maybe
me. I will
say
try.
speaker on the speaker.
No,
But it's
now
still not.
I wanna ignore null. But I want all the distinct ID that time.
Okay. You want distinct ID, but you don't want null. That is what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. Then you have to give here filter condition where ID is not null. Then you tell to the SQL engine that I don't want the null. Then tell me the distinct. Now you see you don't have the null.
Okay. Tanvi, thanks.
Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Sir, so that 11th question of assignment one will be solved on distinct basis or on count basis? It's
11th question, that null question.
yeah, null question, which
I will
you
come
told
to that.
us. Yeah.
We'll discuss it. Just give me a few more minutes.
Okay, sir.
Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
I have one question like,
Hmm.
what is the use of null on the ID? Like, why we get the
Just dummy I have taken here. You're right. There's no business use case. Sometimes it happens now. You joined a company or you joined somewhere, but your ID has not been assigned, right? When you join an organization, it is not immediately they will issue an ID, right? They will take some time, right? The HR, the recruiters, they will tell, okay, please wait for some time. The backend team is working on that, then they will issue an ID. That is why sometime they used to keep it null. That is
So
why I kept null.
if we apply like primary key on the ID, so will
The
it?
primary key I'm not discussing now.
Okay.
I don't know what is primary key.
Mhm.
Okay. So just assume it is null.
Okay.
I totally agree. You're telling if it is a primary key, null not allowed, but we're not discussing primary key now.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other question? Clear so far? Whatever I taught?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me proceed further. Okay. Now suppose I have one more record in this table. And this is null. This student name is D. Now in this student table, I have this null. I have this null. Tell me one thing. Can you tell that two nulls are same?
No.
Why no?
Because null
Is a
can be
bucket
any
of
value.
assumption.
Null is a bucket of assumption, right? Maybe this null will be having some other value. This null will be having some other value. We never know, right?
Yes.
When I was teaching you null, at that time I have told you know that null is a bucket of assumption. You don't know the value. So can you tell that two nulls will be having the same value? Can you tell that, guys?
No.
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 Two nulls, they don't have the same value. Correct? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Right? Okay. You can understand this from one example. Suppose a customer, Tom, has visited my store and he has done some transaction. I mark it null because maybe his transaction is on hold. John also visited my store, and again the amount is null because maybe his transaction is again on hold. Do you think I have marked both amount as null? Does it mean that Tom and John has done the same transaction?
No.
You cannot tell, right? So that is why two nulls are not same. Is this clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Now my question is, if I will execute this query, this one, what should be the output?
1, 2, null, null.
1, 2, null, null. Yeah.
1, 2, null,
Null.
null, right? You all agree? Any other thought?
Sir, but null may have the same value.
May. I totally agree. Maybe that is also possible. So what should be the output, guys? Are you agree with this 1, 2, null, null?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes.
oh. Let me run this and you will be surprised. So this is the output. How many null you have?
1.
Only one. Surprised, right? Confused?
Yes.
Now you might be thinking that Tanveer, right now you taught us that distinct will give the unique values, right? Two nulls are not same, they are different. So engine should display two nulls here, no? White is displaying one null, right?
Yes.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Because two nulls are not same. They may be same, may not be. But here if engine is displaying one null, it means engine has made it clear cut that two nulls are same, but that is not actually the scenario, right?
Yes.
So what is this null? This is a bucket of assumption, right? Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
What is this null?
Bucket of assumptions.
Bucket of assumption, right? Now engine, when you're using distinct, engine is considering them as a bucket, that they are two buckets which has something present inside that, and I will not look whatever is present. They will think they both are identical buckets. So when you're considering distinct, null will be considered as a bucket of assumptions, and they both are same bucket of assumption. That is why engine is just playing one bucket of assumption here. That is the reason that two nulls are not same. Even then distinct will consider them same. Why? Because distinct will assume them as a bucket of assumption and it will display only one bucket of assumption here. Is this clear?
Sure.
Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This may be your interview question, and that is what I have written here. If you see at the last. Read this question number 14. If two nulls are not same, then why distinct column shows only one null in the output? Hope it is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, because the engine considers them as buckets. Shall I proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So far, is this clear, guys? Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now tell me one thing. If in this query, I will write select count of a star from a student. So what will be the output? The total number of records in this table, right? And the answer is 9, correct?
Yes, sir.
You all agree with this, right?
Yes.
If I'm writing count name, then what will be the output?
Still 9.
9
Still
only.
9 because in name we don't have any null, right?
Hmm.
The still output is 9. So far clear?
Yes, sir.
But now my manager is telling that Tanveer, from this count of name, you have displayed 9. It means there is a 9 transaction or 9 records. But I want to know how many students are there in my class. Can you tell me from this data how many students are there?
9.
ANP.
Two
Are you sure?
student and
Two
two
students.
student and one means two student.
We have 3 students now.
3
Ah,
students.
A is one
Math.
student,
B. Oh,
B
okay.
is another student, D is one more student, right? So total 3 students are studying in my coaching class. That is another thing. They are studying maths, physics, chemistry, and all those things. But net, how many students are there?
3.
3.
Only 3. Got it? Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So if I am executing this and I'm showing 9, so do you think we have 9 students? No, we have 3 students only, and that is what my manager is asking. That no, tell me the unique students. How many unique students you have? So for that, you have to write distinct name. Now check the output. Output is 3. It means you have only 3 distinct students. Is this clear?
Yes.
Let me explain this here. First of all, engine will take this table. This is null. This is null. From task is over. Okay. After from, your engine will come to select and it will see, okay, I have to count something, right? But what you have to count? You have to count distinct name. So engine will understand that, oh, first of all, I have to derive distinct name. So from this, what all are the distinct name? A,
B.
A, B,
B, and
D.
D. So then engine will understand that, oh, I have to count this. I have to count this. So how many records are there?
3.
3. That's why when I executed this, output is 3. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So distinct you can use within count to find the distinct name. Now, similarly, if your manager is asking that, no, tell me how many subjects are there, how many distinct subjects are there, then what you will do?
Select count distinct subject.
Check the output. We have only 3 distinct subjects, no? Maths, physics, chemistry. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any questions so far, anyone?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Similarly, if I write count of distinct results, then
2.
pass and fail, 2. Okay. Fine. Now suppose if I write count of distinct ID, then
3.
1, 2, null, 3.
3. Count of distinct ID from students. So this is a student table. From this, first of all, engine will find distinct ID. How many distinct IDs are there? 1, 2, null, right?
Yes, sir.
Then engine will count it, right? The engine will count it. How many values are there?
2,
Two or three?
3.
3,
2 or 3?
3.
Think carefully. 2 or 3?
Now it's counting, so it's 2.
it's 2.
Do you have column within this count?
Yes, ID column.
ID is a column. You have column within this count, right? And if you have column in a count, does it counts null?
No,
No.
Then what should be the output?
2.
Are you sure, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Check the output.
Hmm.
Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can we combination also again distinct ID command name whenever using count?
Why is it echoing? Can you repeat again? Can you repeat?
Can we use count a distinct ID command name? Can we use combination in this while using count?
This combination. Oh, anyone has understood what
Actually,
Shilpa is?
she's saying that distinct ID comma name, but that is not distinct ID comma name. And
Oh,
both the
you are
values.
telling to use distinct ID common name within count. Is that you're asking, Shilpa?
Yes.
Okay. I will come to that. Let me complete this. Is this 2 output clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So I ask all these questions in interviews, and generally participants they confuse. And you all were confused in the beginning, right? You told 3. But no, this count, you're using column here, right? And the column, if you're counting the data of a column, it will ignore null. And that's why this will not be considered, only 1 and 2. 2 is not put. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you are telling, Shilpa is asking this one, right? So actually within count, more than 1 arguments are not allowed. Here you are given 2 arguments. ID is 1 argument, name is another argument. This is not allowed. That's why it will throw error message. Is this clear, Shilpa?
But we can write count distinct ID comma count distinct name. Then we
No.
will get it.
Again, it will be true. Separate you can write. Separate you can
Separate.
write. Separate you can write. You write. You can write like this. This is allowed. This is allowed. This is allowed. Hope it is clear.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now try to understand this. The count, distinct, star, column, null. I know this might have confused you. That is why count is very important to understand. And that is why in the beginning I told you 10 to 15% complexity in SQL is because of null. And I'm 99% sure if you're planning for an interview, you will get one question from null. But if you understand all those things, the questions will be from this only. Okay. Why I'm telling with full confidence, all my students who get placed, we used to ask that, okay, what are questions we'll ask? And what the questions he will tell, it will be from our syllabus only. So please listen very carefully, keep on asking questions. Each and every concept should be clear. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now the question is, shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now my manager is telling that Tanvir, can you tell me ABD, how many students has appeared in maths? How many students has appeared in physics? How many students appeared in chemistry? Is the question clear?
Yes, sir.
You all understood the question, no?
Yes.
He wants to understand how many students appeared in maths, in physics and chemistry. Like this, he want maths, how many students have appeared in physics, how many students appeared In chemistry, how many students have appeared? Okay. So for that, I will write this query, select subject count of the star from a student. Ignore the query. This is the query. Just tell me, you agree with the output or not? Yes or no? Come on, tell me, is this output as per the requirement?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, chemistry. Two students have appeared for chemistry, right? A and here B. Similarly, physics, 4 students have appeared, maths, 3 students have appeared. So this is correct output as per the requirement?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try to understand this query, how it is getting executed. Okay. Where is our order of execution? This is the one. Which keyword you will execute first?
From.
From.
From. So this is your student table. Okay, this is clear. I've taken a copy of the student table. I kept it here. The from is over. After from, which keyword?
Group by.
Group by. Okay. After from, we have to create group by. Now, what is the task of group by? The task of group by is to create unique buckets. You might be thinking, why buckets? Why unique? I will answer all those things. But for the time being, the definition of group by is it will create unique buckets. So you are telling engine to create unique buckets based on the subject column, right? So engine will start with the first. First record is maths. So it will create one bucket for maths. Suppose this is the bucket for maths. Okay. Next record, physics. Have you created any bucket for physics?
No.
No. Then you have to create one bucket for physics. This is the bucket of physics. Then again you have physics. Have you created one bucket for physics?
Yes.
You have already created one bucket for physics, so you're not supposed to create any more bucket for physics. Next record, maths. Have you created a bucket for maths?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So no need to create again. That is the meaning, unique buckets. Every record will be having only one bucket. Okay. Next is physics. Will you create one more bucket for physics?
No.
No. Chemistry?
Yes.
Yes. Because as of now, we have not created any bucket for chemistry. This is one bucket for chemistry. Maths already created. Physics already created. This chemistry already created. So group by task is to create unique buckets. And for this use case, we'll be getting 3 buckets, one for maths, one for physics, one for chemistry. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
If you want that note, then we'll prove it. So let me prove this. Select subject from a student, group by subject. Do you have 3 buckets? One for chemistry, one for physics, one for maths.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this has proved that group by creates unique buckets.
Yes.
Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Now group by task is over. Okay, fine. Okay, tell me one thing. If I'm creating buckets on name, What I will get? What will be in the output?
ABD.
ABD.
ABD. Okay, let me check. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This also proved that group by creates unique buckets. Okay. What if I'm creating on result? Come on, tell me.
Two buckets. Two buckets.
Result, pass and fail.
Pass and fail, 2 buckets.
Pass and fail. Check the output. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
What if I'm creating on ID?
3 buckets.
Tell me, guys.
3 buckets.
3 buckets.
Buckets.
What will be the buckets?
1, 2, and 1.
2 and null.
Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So one important point here, buckets will be created for null as well. Okay. But my question is, here I was having 2 nulls. So still there is 1 bucket only. Okay. Because here engine will consider that as a bucket of assumption. So far clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I will discuss few misconceptions here just after some time. Group by task is over. If you can see in this group by, I have written here AGG, right? AGG means this is aggregate. There are few aggregate functions like sum, max, minimum, average, and count is also considered as aggregate. This is a debatable topic. Few people they consider count in aggregate, few doesn't consider. So the reason why I have kept aggregate adjacent to this group by is when your engine will execute group by, then immediately the engine will check, do I have this aggregate functions in the query anywhere? It will scan the entire query. It will check whether aggregate is present anywhere. So do you have aggregate present anywhere?
Yes.
Yes, it is present here. But don't think that I have jumped to select. No, it will check whether aggregate is present anywhere. Yes, aggregate is present here, count of a star. And then you have subject. So it will segregate subjects in this buckets. So this, okay, that part I have not covered now. Okay, leave it. So this maths will be kept in this maths bucket. This physics, now segregation is happening here. In this physics bucket, this physics, and this physics bucket, this maths, and this maths bucket, this physics bucket, this chemistry bucket, maths bucket, physics bucket, this chemistry bucket, right? Let me change the color. This is the bucket name. So what I have done in this step, segregation of data, correct? I segregated these values in the respective buckets. Is this a step clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Now segregation is over, then count. Now count it. How many records are present in this maths bucket?
3.
How many records are present in this physics bucket?
4.
And this chemistry bucket? 2, right? So group by task is over. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then engine will come to which clause? Select. What is the task of select? Display.
To display
To display data. What you're asking engine to display here?
subjects.
Now, hold on. There is a misconception here. Listen very carefully. You are telling engine to display subject, right? Now, here you have this subject, and here you have this buckets of subjects, group by subject. Which one engine will refer? This parent table subject or this group by?
Group by.
So this is a very important concept. When you have created buckets, the engine will not refer to the column of parent table. It will refer buckets only. Okay. So that's why engine will see what all buckets we have. We have maths, we have physics, we have chemistry. Don't think that engine should display these values. No. If you have created buckets, it will display the buckets. So these are the buckets. Then count of a star. So this is subject. Then count of a star. What is the count for maths? 3. What is the count for physics? 4. What is the count for chemistry? 2. So you'll get this output. Now you compare this output with this output. Are they both same?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is how engine executes this query. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me why we created buckets here?
To segregate the data.
To segregate the data, right? Then only you can count. No. Suppose you went for shopping and you bought some apples. You have some mangoes and some oranges, right? And you don't know the exact number. I'm not asking in quantity that 1 kg, 2 kg. No, I'm asking in numbers. How many apples you purchase, how many mangoes, and how many oranges. So what you will do? You will create 3 buckets now. You will bring 3 boxes, right? And this is something which we do in our daily life, right? This is nothing unique I have taught you. All the apples you will keep in one box, right? All the mangoes you will keep in another box. And all the oranges you will keep in another box, right? Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
And then you will count it that, okay, we have this much apples, we have this much mangoes, we have this much oranges. This is something which we do in our daily life. Same thing. That is why we need buckets, because we have to count it. Now to count, first of all, we have to segregate. So this is what segregation I'm doing. And then counting. So to segregate the data, you need some container, no, some box. So that is why group by is to create box or buckets. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure, guys, this is clear?
Yes.
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 Any question?
Currently, yeah.
Sir, in which scenario it will go to a buckets? So for which keyword or functions? Because we saw that in upper also it created one bucket, and based on that it fetched the result from the parent table. So
But there the bucket creation was for other reason. Here we are creating buckets because we have to segregate the data. You have to count how many mass is there. How you will count? You have to keep it in some bucket. That is why we are creating buckets here.
okay.
Because you have to count how many maths is there, how many physics is there, how many chemistry is there. So how you will count it? First, you have to create buckets. In the buckets, you will place all this records. Then you will count it. That is why we need buckets here.
Okay.
Is this clear? Any other question?
Yes.
This is just a starting of group by. We will study this for the next 2 class minimum. This is simple only, not complicated. Hope you understood, guys, so far.
Yes.
There
Any
is one
question? Yeah.
Yeah, question is just for my understanding. So
Hmm.
before counting, final records, number of records per subject. So
Hmm.
as you, taught at the initial, so internally also SQL will replace that math, physics. Means
Sumit, your
those
voice
records
is
will
not
come.
audible. Not audible clearly.
Now
Can you try
audible?
again? Audible, yeah,
Audible?
but your voice is breaking in between. Yeah, please tell me.
Okay. So I'm asking before counting the final number of records per subject,
Hmm.
as you taught earlier, means the SQL will replace this highlighted yellow ones from the bucket star, and then it will count the star,
Correct,
right?
correct. Yes. When you have written count of a star, it will replace this maths now then with a star. Okay, this will be replaced with a star. How many stars are there? 3. It will be replaced with a star. Same definition. 4. Because it is count of a star, right? This will replace with a star. 2. Hope it is clear.
Yes, thank you.
So this count function will, count function will only work on the buckets, right? Not on that whole table.
Here, because we have created buckets now, then it will count within this buckets.
Mhm.
In all the previous example, you see, I have not used group by. Have I created buckets in all the previous examples? Buckets was not there. If you have not created buckets, then count will work on the entire table.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, because we have created buckets here, so engine will count delta within each bucket. Like how in order by case, the sorting was happening within each buckets, right?
Yes, sir.
The same thing, the counting will happen within each bucket separately.
Okay, sir.
Any other question? Any other question, anyone?
Can you just go to the SQL?
SQL, yes.
Alright.
Hmm.
I think there one query of group by. The queries from 106 onwards. So select subject from student, group by
Hmm.
subject, right?
Mhm.
So you taught that group by means whenever group by we use, there is a aggregate function. But in this query we don't have any aggregate function.
Have I told this anywhere in my lecture?
No,
Have
in
I
the
told?
order of
I
execution
have
aggregate.
told that if aggregate function is there,
Okay.
then in group by that will be executed. But I have never told
Okay.
that always aggregate will be there with group by. No. I have
Okay.
told that once engine will create buckets, then it will check in the entire query whether anywhere aggregate is present. If it is not present, it will
No.
not aggregate and segregate.
Okay.
I have
That's
never told that it is
understood.
mandatory that aggregate with the no. And actually,
Okay.
this is a misconception. People think that if I have used group by, then count must be there, some max, minimum,
Yes.
average must be there. But no, that is a
Mhm.
misconception. And that I have put from this query. It is not necessary. And that I will discuss on Monday. That is why I'm not discussing it now. Let's
Okay.
discuss that on Monday. But before I close today's session, you all understood this or not, guys? Or you are still processing? Is this
Understood.
clear?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that
This is
11th
very
question is
simple.
still pending. So
Sorry,
that 11th question is still pending.
I have not told that I have discussed now.
Yeah.
Let me complete this first, then I will go to that.
Okay.
Maybe next class we'll discuss it. Okay, let me complete this first. So see here, nothing new. This is like our daily life activity. You are creating boxes and then you are counting. The same thing I have done. Group by will create boxes and then it will count it. Fine. So we'll continue on Monday, but humble request and very important. If you're not able to revise the class which I have discussed today, please don't attend Monday class. You will not understand anything. For sure, I can tell you. So please, at least for 15 minutes, quickly revise whatever I taught today, then attend Monday's class. Because Monday, everything will be based on this only. Everything will be based on today's discussion. Okay. So I will give you few questions based on count today. Okay. And then we'll connect on Monday. Fine then.
Hey,
Yep.
hi, Tanvi. I had a doubt. I had pinged you in the chat.
Chat you have ping on my. Is this related to this? Okay.
Not this, like the assignment which we have yesterday, like in the previous class. Like it's related to like in SQL Server, I'm not able to understand the working of the engine.
This in SQL Server.
Yes, like in SQL Server, I am getting the output. I have also mentioned the output, but in Oracle, I am getting the correct output.
Oh, okay. Then I will connect with you on this.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
I understood what is the issue.
And I have another
Same thing
question,
happened
like,
at previous batch. Yeah.
yeah, if we create two buckets with like say 3 items,
Uh-huh.
and if I want to like sort both the buckets in one bucket in ascending and another bucket in descending with
That is a
three.
nested case example. I think you are in the alumni group, Aniket.
No. I have just
Oh, okay.
joined
That
this
is a
batch.
nested case. So when I will teach nested case, I will cover that. I understood your question. You're asking one bucket in ascending, other bucket in
Yeah,
descending, right?
because question 6 of assignment 2 of sorting, I was trying to do in that way, but I was not able to do it.
Okay, that is a nested case. When we will discuss nested case, I will explain you that.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yeah, definitely.
Because same question someone posted in the alumni group yesterday. So I was thinking maybe, okay. Any other question?
No.
Okay. Fine then,
Actually,
guys.
not a question,
Yeah.
just kind of a request suggestion. Actually, in 2 hours, we don't take any common break of 2-3 minutes. Can we have that?
Was one break.
Otherwise,
We will
yes,
think over this, Sumit. Okay.
Not needed, Tanvir. So maybe
needed
whoever
break.
wants break, he can go.
1 minute. That is just a suggestion. We will discuss over that. Okay. He has given his suggestion. We can discuss over it. Not an issue.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We all have freedom to share our thoughts and suggestions. Fine. We'll discuss over it. Not an issue. Okay. Any other
Okay.
thoughts, suggestion, feedback? Fine so far?
So one query.
Yeah.
So go to SQL. Go to
SQL.
SQL
Yes, sir. I'm here.
and go to the line number 79.
17.
Yeah, 79 to 84 is there. Okay.
Mhm.
So here salary, whatever the output is showing right now, so salary is in decreasing order as per the bucket of HOD and professor, right? Right?
Within each bucket.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
within each bucket.
Right.
If manager says that I want salary column in descending order irrespective of the bucket.
Hmm.
So in that case, how I will show the query?
Salary descending irrespective of the bucket.
Yes.
So actually this is catering to that only what you are telling. Salary is descending irrespective of bucket only. You see. The salary is in descending. No, I think you are telling I want overall salary descending.
Yes.
Okay, so that is what someone has asked the same question in the beginning. So that is a contradictory statement. Both the requirements you cannot cater simultaneously. If you are telling I want salary descending, then this 800 will be on top.
Yes.
Then current will be on the top.
Yeah, it will
Right? As
contradict.
a professor, that's a contradictory statement, right? That is
Okay.
not possible. You are asking to keep HOD on the top and salary as well on the top. That is not possible, right?
Okay, sir.
That is not a possible business use case.
Okay.
Okay. Fine then. Any other question? No. Okay. We'll connect on Monday, guys. Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.